I'm about halfway to nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about peace that's unfolding, and I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
Niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you. Morning, morning, morning.
Yo. Top of the morning.
What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? With some regular guys, with some real conversation. What's up, though? And what it do? Get y'all funky ass up.
Wake it on up. What's
Chat
good? What
Wednesday.
up? Aaron, what's up? Nat, what up? Old Tribe, what up? Good morning.
What's up, y'all?
I know what today is, right?
Hurry. Step right on in.
Hey, while y'all coming in this chat, y'all know what to do.
Absolutely.
Like, subscribe, and share. And while you're doing that, put an APV out on my boy, on on the other band of brother, Steven with the V. Put that APV out on him. Nah, wherever you at, brother, we hope you're good and hope you're on your way in.
And the V stands for vanished.
And the V stand for vanish. Good one, yeah.
What's good, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
Come on, man. We just got the regular family in here right now. Morning chat, where y'all at?
Nah, she's gonna start. You know she gonna start turning up in a second. You know how this thing get. This thing get wild. We gonna let y'all share the show while this thing start loading up.
Yep.
Yo, you ready for the weekend, E?
Absolutely.
We halfway there.
Absolutely, my little man be down here.
Oh man, yeah, we halfway there, man. Interesting
Friday.
weekend.
Scale be down here.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the family, man. Excited to see my nieces, my great nephews, my great nephews. You see how that should sound? That should sound crazy.
Come on, man. You can't make this up, man. For the first time, too.
Yeah. That's why I said we're gonna have a bunch of great nephews down. I'm gonna have a bunch of great nephews down here. Yeah, part two of the Fly Global Birthday Extravaganza is popping off, man, this Saturday. If you're not in tune, get tuned in, man. It's going down. We outside Benson, North Carolina, Tucker Lake. You know, we're going to bring the vibes, food, drinks, music, live. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Nice vibe afterwards.
Miss better.
Yep.
So that's definitely going to be an event. Family going to love it.
Yep. Yeah, if y'all don't know, we got Miss Benton on today. She'll be popping in a second. She be backstage in a second. Yep. Good morning.
Get some more people in here.
Good morning.
Get some more people in here, man.
Yep.
Yeah, you see, Shaq go off on RG3 over Angel Reese.
About Angel Reese, yeah, man. I need to know what he said about Angel Reese because now I don't even know what he said. I just seen Shaq going off.
I hope Shaq don't get himself in no trouble, though. You threaten that man.
What he say, gonna punch him in the face?
Yeah, you're a police officer. You know better, man.
Oh, I forgot. He do got a sheriff badge, bro.
We know better than that, man. I hope you don't get yourself in no trouble over that.
Nah, I ain't look at it like that. I thought he was just standing up for women's rights or black
What
women's rights. Let me say
RG3
that.
did, right? He act like he was defending Angel Reese, but he posted he said somebody else did it, but we don't know if nobody else did it. We saw it on your page. He put Angel Reese up there depicted as like a monkey on the NBA 2K cover. It said there's no room in sports for racism. Nobody saw that on nobody else's account but yours. You saying, you know what I'm saying, and people took it some type of way because like wasn't nobody even aware of the post. You made it people aware of it. You made millions of people aware of it by putting it on your post.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
see that. I ain't even hear about that. That's wild. That's why he said the monkey shit. I heard him say the monkey stuff.
Shaq said, "Leave my Angel Reese alone."
Yo, when he said that, I was kind of like, Shaq, what you got going on, bro?
Shaq playing the big brother, the big brother. Big brother,
Yeah.
keep away.
Yeah.
Yeah, hilarious, yo.
Yo, Shaq better not be trying to slide, man.
And somebody gonna slide his big ass.
Hey, yo, but he ain't creep. He be sliding DMs and everything. We don't see how Shaq give it up, bro.
Listen, Shaq play like he play. Like, man, I ain't ashamed either, man.
He keep it 100. He got that bag too. He don't care. Shaq don't care, bro.
Shaq also kept it real. Like, he may never love again. He also said that. You know what I'm saying? He said Shawnee was the best thing he had, and
Lord, he said, yeah, I did hear him say that. I heard him say that. That's a fact. That is a fact.
Tell him. But leave the little ones alone, Shaq, because you're gonna start to look like these creeps, man.
Yo, while y'all coming in, man, keep sharing, like, and subscribe. I'm trying to get these views up before we start kicking off the show. It's still early.
We got some good stuff for y'all today, man. Good stuff for y'all today. Tune on in.
Yep. I was trying. That's funny.
Yo, did you see the them talking about who the greatest woman boxer or the greatest woman?
Yeah, the GWOAT. What they call it, the GWOAT.
First of all, Clarissa Shields came with the name.
Yeah, I mean, you watched the fight this last weekend, right?
Yeah, she ain't fucking with no Clarissa, man.
I don't feel like she felt like. I don't feel like she feel like she the GWOAT. After seeing her fight and then hearing her talk, she sound like she ready to get to retirement as fast as she can. She don't even seem like she even into fighting no more.
Katie Taylor is good, but she ain't.
Did she win any Olympic gold medals or anything like that? Did I miss something?
Yo, when you got a self belief, you believe in yourself, they try to take that shit from you, man. And everybody know what Clarissa done did in the game. Probably will never ever be done again, man. Probably never be done again, bro. You gotta respect that. And they try to. You see what she do? She respond every time somebody say something. something out of the way about the vote or whatever the case may be, because she feel offended. Like, how y'all even trying to discredit what I did? How y'all trying to discredit what I did? Can't you tell us she okay?
Let
She
me see what
okay,
she
and
fights.
she fights she fights hard. She got style and flair, but she ain't messing with no Clarissa.
Clarissa next fight is July 26th. She fighting Lanny Daniels.
Mm-hmm. The girl from Jersey called her out though. The girl from Patterson. She called her out. She just won her fight. She was on the fight. She was on the card with
Yeah, I heard about
Amanda
it. Everybody
Amanda
was hitting me
Serrano on her.
asking me that I know the girl from Jersey. They was hitting
She
me the
was on
other
the
day.
card. She was on the card with Amanda Taylor and yeah, Taylor and Serrano. I said Amanda Taylor. uh Taylor Serrano fight. She was on the same card and she won and she called Clarissa out. But I think that'd be a good fight for Clarissa because she fight like a dude too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. She from Patterson though. She nice. Shadeja Green. Shadeja Green is her name. She nice though.
I gotta check her out. I don't even know who that
Yeah,
is.
she nice. She nice. Only thing that I would question about her is if she got the if she could go the distance, because I done seen her go the distance and be tired and stuff like that. But she, she fight like a dude. She fight like a dude. Like it would definitely be one of them. One of them. I just don't know if she's ready though.
Is this fight on the 26th even a real fight? Like, what this shit about to look like?
Nah, this is a real fight. This is a real fight. You gotta understand. She moved up because the competition was. She kept moving up weight classes, yo, because the competition was not enough. She all the way in heavyweight now.
I was just about to say she's kind of big. She don't look little. Like, what's her actual weight
No,
class? Heavyweight?
she all the way in the heavyweight division with the women's now. No, nothing sweet about that, man. She all the way in the heavyweight division now, man. So shit be crazy, man. She she'll be all right though. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. I think anybody be all right trying to fight Clarissa. Even Ali
Amanda?
daughter talking that old crazy shit.
Oh, you said Ali daughter.
She done called her out too.
Yeah, how old is Layla Ali, bro?
I see his cop said, oh, I was eating a bagel, Rakivia. You see his cop say, Jake Paul need to put that bread up and get Layla back. Man, that'd be, especially if she gonna fight Clarissa. I don't think that'd be good, man. Good idea.
How old is Layla though, yo?
I'm not gonna say she was. She don't look like she was. She just been away for too long. You've been
How,
way too long.
how old is she though? Is she in her 50s now?
Nah, she in her
Damn.
40s. She in her 40s or something like that.
Layla Ali is still in her 40s, bro.
Layla definitely the money maker. Everybody used to want to watch Layla fight. And that's the thing with Clarissa. She trying to get her bag up, and it's like she fighting a bunch of nobodies. Like, you almost got to put Clarissa in there with niggas, man. It's like ain't no competition in the sport. She even tried to go do MMA. Like, there, can somebody try to kick my ass and do something? She's just a different breed, man.
I see they wanted to get her on the baddie show, but she wanted to sign a disclosure. Like if she get tricky and fight break out, I want to make sure I can't be sued and shit like that. Did you know that? And
Yeah,
old
no,
girl
I
told her,
ain't know
nah.
that.
The baddies people told her like, nah, we can't do it. We can't do it because if somebody gets seriously injured, it'll be on us. So they wouldn't allow her to be on baddies.
Damn, Layla 47. Nah, leave it alone, Layla.
Damn,
Mm-mm.
Layla 47. I don't know why I thought Layla was way older than me.
No, she ain't off that. She ain't off that Bernard Hopkins cloth. You know, Bernard did. They tried to that George Foreman cloth. Them niggas tried to fight to them. They 60. Yeah. Like they tripping. They tripping. I'm saying if I think I'm gonna say this. I think Layla deserve a good payday though. So if she do decide to come back, you know, like Clarissa said, shit, Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul. Why Layla can't fight me? So
Would you think
I
you think if it be something, should it be exhibition style, like on some Jake Paul event
it's
type
gonna
shit?
be exhibition style. It's gonna make it 2 minutes where you know what I'm saying, they understand the age and Layla ain't been doing it for a minute. You see Serrano and them fight was 2 minutes, man. 2 minute rounds, man.
Yo, let me ask this question for all the women in the chat. Do women like women boxing? Is women boxing a thing? I want to know if women like women boxing. It seems like women be and this is what we speak about on sports all the time. It seems like women love men's sport, but women love women's sports. And men love all sports, if that makes
Yeah,
any sense. We love all sports. We love women
and
fight. We love to see the women basketball game. We love to see women football. But women don't love women's sports as much as men do. So I want to know if women love women's boxing. Do y'all like women's boxing? Are we supporting women's boxing? Women, what we doing?
like seriously, boxing, the MMA, the WNBA, that's the whole purpose. Like they want the women audience, try to get the women audience up. You know, the men coming around now with the WNBA. I be hearing all the men talk about like, yo, that's why I got my WNBA subscription. And I'm like, oh, all right, the fellas is really tuning in now. Like the women got something to say out here with this basketball. You know what I'm saying? And boxing, I watch boxing all the time. So it don't matter. It's a fight on and it's ladies. I don't care. I'm watching it.
Yeah, it just seemed like the women don't support the women enough when it comes to sports, I should say. But let's be clear, like we did see a sold out event that Jake Paul put on the other day. Shit was amazing.
And this is what I'm saying. It seemed like the women are getting they just due now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the women sports and things like that is getting its just due, and they deserve it. Like I was watching Girls Arena, I want to say probably yesterday, and they was talking about the women basketball. They had Cheryl Swoops on there, and they was talking about the women's basketball and how the tide has changed. You know how the women getting all these endorsements, and you know what I'm saying. So why would they hate on Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese when they done opened the door for y'all? They done opened a whole new door for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
They
Instead
damn
of
sure
hating,
did.
jump on in and figure out a way to get you a bag. Like, yo, all right, I know what I need to do to get that type of bag. Cause they out here getting bread. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark got millions and millions for her shoe deal. Like, you serious?
Ben said
It's a new day.
I don't like boxing, period. But I prefer kickboxing. Yeah, that's another thing too. And I think that's why it's hard to sell a combat sport when it comes to women, because the world don't like to see women in that realm beat up, bloody, black eyes. The world doesn't like to see women in that frame, and that's why when I was watching the Clarissa Shields movie, I don't know if you've seen it, E, and it was showing how hard it was for her to get to the bag, like sponsorships and deals and things like that, because people weren't buying into women in combat sports.
And I think that tide is changing though now, because the women boxers and the women that's into the combat sports, they saying, we warriors. Respect us as such. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to respect them as such. And that's what I do. But the door, like Tanisha Rivers,
Niche, what up, Niche? Thanks for tapping in today.
Like she was saying, the door open for real low for the women. And they got to see that on all fronts. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's endorsement deals. It's everything. It's out there now. It's out there. There ain't no need to be hating on one another and I'm not talking about the people that watch it. I'm talking about the people that's in it. To be hating on each other and doing all that. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Y'all in this to get some money. The money has arrived, and it's still arriving. Better take advantage of it. Better take advantage of it. That's for damn sure. For real. But yeah, I see Natalie Williams says, I like both men and women boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I think women, period, should get into that type of stuff though. Even though, like, like gruesome and stuff like that, but you want to know how to protect yourself. You want to know how to do certain things, and that's how I first started learning how to box by and wrestle and do all that shit by watching WWF and watching the boxers, and then I said, they got boxing bags here. Who the trainer here? Yeah, I want to learn how to box. Yeah, you want to learn how to defend yourself at all times and at all costs, man. You know what I'm saying? We Juice on here tomorrow. Fly. I guess he's paused, but I think we got Juice on here tomorrow. Huh? Yeah, you have froze up. You still freezing up. But I think we got
might be in the dead zone. Let me move around.
But I think
we got Juice on here tomorrow for sure.
The gun instructor, the license. He'll tell you all the things you need to know. So, like I'm saying about protecting yourself, though, this is one of the reasons we got him on here, so people would know the steps to take to be able to defend yourself.
Yep.
At all costs, ladies and gentlemen.
In certain states.
Huh?
I say, yep, the do's and the don'ts, the laws in the certain states. What do you got to do to protect your family? He's gonna provide all that information for us tomorrow.
Yeah, you want to know them things, though.
But yeah, I ain't mad at women's boxing or nothing like that. I just it's gruesome. It get brutal. I hate to see women beat up like that, but it's exciting to see. Let's be clear on that.
I do too. But you got to understand. This is how I look at it. Right, I used to look at it like when I didn't know much about, you know what I'm saying, the sport like that. Is that they doing the same thing the men do. They got to train, they got to spar. So this is a regular thing for them. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they just picked up and said, yo, I'm going to get off the couch today and I'm going to get in the octagon or in the ring and fight. No, they professional. This is how they made it to this stage. That's how they made it to the stage. This is what they do, and we gotta respect what they do. They warriors. They used to getting their ass beat. They get beat in the gym when we don't see it.
Hey, yeah, let me ask you this. Just just speaking in general, could you date an MMA fighter?
Um,
A girl that's just extremely tough as hell?
I probably could because I understand the sport. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand the Papoose and Clarissa thing. You know what I'm saying? Papoose grew up around boxing. His cousin a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that whole dynamic. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, they do be tough. They be some tough ass women. Some tough ass women. But you see, Clarissa's getting extra girly now. You know what I'm saying? She changing her whole little image.
Oh yeah, that's swag changing for sure.
Come
You
on,
think?
man.
Do you think that's because of Pat Poose, or you think she was already transitioning that way? It seemed to me like she kind of changed as her dating scene changed. If that makes any sense.
Uh, I just think I want to say it's two things. She getting older, and Papoose opened the eyes. Like, hold up. Like,
Dude's
if I'm
checking
going,
for me.
if like niggas is checking for me. Hold on, let me tighten up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she looking at her competition, which would be like a Remy Ma, and she like, hold up, I can't let this nigga slip. I got to tighten my game up. I can't be out here boyish all the time. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, he like her, man. He said he think he met his one, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. They seem like they got a good dynamic. I don't know. She like how many years younger than him? 16? I don't know how old is she. 32?
That's a good question. I don't know how old she is. I know she ain't that old though. She's not that old.
Yeah, she in her early 30s.
We got our guest backstage. Oh.
Okay, Miss Bad. Miss Bad.
Hey,
Yeah.
good morning, my people that's still coming in. While y'all coming in, please like, subscribe, and share the page. As we
Please
get
do.
Miss Benton on, we are going to start those those real topics. I know y'all want to get to. I know how y'all act. We gonna get to them. Make sure y'all put a APV out on my my band and brother Steven with the V, please.
Oh my goodness.
My man said the V stand for vanished.
Stephen with the V. And the V stands for Venice.
Yeah, that's funny.
Seb said, I ain't dealing with this today. Nah, hopefully he's good though. Whatever may be going on. Okay, that makes good sense, Miss Benton. She's in the comments. She says, Nellie Haywood says, Sub, getting on up. It may be that she was looking like that before we started paying attention to a woman look different after hours. Hey, man, hey, it's possible. It's possible. And maybe that's how she caught his eye. And that's maybe, right, just how she caught his eye. But they was going to cross paths anyway. They had been crossing paths for years, man. Because he's at all the fights and all the events. And it was just weird seeing them all in the same event last week. I mean, this past weekend. Remy, her, Pat Poose. I said, oh, man, this out of control. Oh, I didn't know Edgar Berlinga was bringing them out.
Yeah,
I
that was
said,
crazy. I thought that whole little situation was crazy.
and then his ass
Hey,
get
yo,
knocked
Remy.
out.
Hey, if you looked at it, Remy looked uncomfortable and Pat Poose looked uncomfortable. Clarissa Shield looked like she was in her spot, like she was in her glory, like she was in her element. She on her
like
feet, she cheering.
I wish you would.
She just looked like she was in her element. She was in the zone, and Fat Joe looked uncomfortable. Remy Ma looked uncomfortable.
Yo,
Pat
she
Poose
was
looked
sending shots
uncomfortable.
at the fight, though. That's why I said what I said. She was sending shots at the fight. She posted right after Berlanga got dropped and posted, no more leaning back. Her Fat Joe came in the arena talking about lean back, lean
Yeah,
back.
Yeah, that wasn't it.
Malika got his ass beat, and she said, "No more leaning back." I said, "Ah, man, this girl trying to start shit in New York."
Yeah.
You and Poppy Central right now. All the Spanish came out to support Serrano, man. All the Puerto Rican, they came out. You know Remy running with Fat Joe and them. Leave that shit alone right now, Clarissa. I hope they don't get into nothing, though, man. I hope they don't get into nothing. And everything is up being good. It's about that time for our guests, I guess, man.
Yeah, I was just about to say, with no further ado,
about 30 minutes in.
Miss Ben, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Y'all got me up, got my bra on and everything for y'all, so.
We appreciate you on the woman chat.
Yeah, we appreciate you this morning.
And then the ladies are here to support.
Awesome.
We're missing
Way to go, ladies, women, chat. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're missing a few of the regulars. I don't know what's going on, but
yeah, I thought we'd see Heather B up here today.
Maybe they disappeared with Sub, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they done vanished in the mist, man.
Yeah, what is Sub? He's supposed to be up early.
Come on, man.
Supposed to be up early.
I'm at his defense though. I think Sub, he just not used to that Vegas time. He ain't used to that Vegas time, and he keep acting like he's used to it. He ain't used to that thing.
Or is it that he partying a lot more, so he's sleeping a lot more?
I hope he ain't partying at all. We don't need him partying. Heather gonna put a boot to that ass.
I think he got caught on that West Coast time. That time different, man. That Vegas time is hard to keep up with, man. I can't do it.
Hold up, Natalie Williams. Who's disrespectful? I know you ain't saying Clarissa disrespectful. She just said it's whatever y'all want to be. You know what I'm saying? You came and acted like you wanted drama.
Hey, Miss Natalie.
I'm with the drama 24/7. That's what she's saying. That's all she's saying.
Yeah, I am working. So if I dip out for a second or two, I'll be right back, okay?
No, we understand. We understand.
You good.
E, you want to start with one of these videos first?
You can do that.
All right. We're going to go here first. Let's go here. Let's start right here.
What do you do when you are with a man who has major childhood trauma but refuses to get help?
You leave. Ain't nothing you can do it.
I'm going to play that again because it seems like it played so quick. I'll play it one more time.
What do you do when you are with a man who has major childhood trauma but refuses to get help?
You leave. Ain't nothing you can do it.
What do you do?
Did you see that though? I don't like when niggas do that shit. She specifically asking a woman that question and you acting like you the woman answering the question. How you know what the hell women should do?
Because if you're a man, you can give the man's perspective and it'd be better than what any woman can expect. So
you think that him speaking for the woman, telling you should leave a man with trauma, he may never have trauma in his life.
May not, but he may know of family members, friends that have experienced trauma and sharing his experience.
Did a man answer that question? This is what I said, Jason. But I did what you said, Miss Big. But I'm saying, like, that's why I got to hear his head in the whole context. But he, no. I would have been there just like this, shut my mouth. I want to hear what the lady's saying. He jumps right in, and before the lady could say anything and say leave,
he's like, get out of there.
What? Yo, what was the brother name that used to be having he was real popular, yo. Like,
don't even bring up that guy, Samuel. I think I know who you're talking about.
Samuel,
the rude one.
It's the other guy. He him and his girl ended up having a problem. He was supposed to be
No,
like
you're
the
talking
date,
about
like
Willie Moore Jr.
and he cheated or something like that. He got caught
and
cheating
he
or
ended up
something.
cheating and losing his girl.
I forgot
Every
his
woman
name.
in the world seemed like they were so on this dude's side because he had all this shit to say about men.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He had all this stuff to say about men and how they should treat their women and how this, that, and the third. And the whole time he was cheating on his woman for years.
Yeah, I
That
forgot his
guy
name.
right
I know
there
who you're
seemed
talking
like
about.
one of them guys, man. Oh, you should just go ahead on and leave him. You tell them to leave niggas like it ain't a shortage of niggas out here.
So Natalie said he needs to heal his childhood trauma, or else he's going to bring it into his adulthood.
I agree with that too.
I mean, let's be clear. Can you heal from? Do people heal from childhood trauma?
Yes, you can. It takes a lot of hard work, and I think that the difference between some people, I'm not just going to say men and women, but I think the difference in some people is they're willing to do the hard work to heal. And some are not. Some people take the easy way out. They rather just blame everybody else or put it off on somebody else, what their actions are and, why they're doing things. Oh, this is just me. This is just what I do. This is how I am. Take me as I am. And that's not right. Because if you're truly trying to be a better person, if you're truly trying to be a good person that someone wants to be around, you're going to do the work. You're going to take the time and evaluate where you're lacking. You're going to work with people. You can go to therapy, the counseling sessions. Some may need a little bit more than others. But if you truly want to be that better person, you're going to get help. You're going to start implementing those things that you learn and be a good partner to whomever you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Have you ever been counseled?
I have had counseling. I had a lot of childhood trauma. I don't remember if you guys remember me saying something about it, but I have had a lot of childhood trauma. And of course, in our community, we don't think anything about counseling or therapy. Black people don't do that. Black people don't talk to people about their problems. We keep family secrets in the family. So I didn't really start to get into understanding that therapy could possibly help me until I was well in my 30s. And it didn't help me with any relationships. It didn't. And healing is a long journey. And that's one of the things that I learned starting with therapy and counseling. Healing takes commitment. It takes you wanting to stay in it, you practicing what you preach and what you hear, and you actually taking accountability for the things that hurt you and how you react to it.
Yeah, I was going to ask, because I was just going to ask, do you think it worked? You know what I'm saying? Me, I never did.
I think it works. I do think it works. It has worked so far for me because I have learned to open up a little bit more, understand myself and why certain things I was doing, why I was doing them. Right. Because, you think about if you're looking at this little girl and she's out here in the street dressing a certain kind of way, acting a certain kind of way. All of that is some form of trauma. Mm-hmm. We don't realize it. And the problem that a lot of older women have with the younger women, they don't want to talk about it. But a lot of problem that we see that trauma. We see that it's not being addressed. We see that it's not being talked about. Yet you're you're putting out negativity that reflects on all of us. So it's hard to talk about in our community because people don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that, oh, she got raped at 12 or 9 or touched at 7 or 8 or some guy looked at her wrong, in the bathroom or going to the bathroom or made her feel uncomfortable. And now she has to deal with that feeling. She want to cover up her whole body from here on out because she don't want nobody looking at her a certain kind of way. There are lots of levels to trauma and a lot of levels to understanding what's triggering a person and why they behave the way that they behave. But talking about it, definitely getting therapy, definitely seeking some type of help is the best way that we're going to get over that hurdle. And if you think about it, a lot of us colored people, I'm going to say black, brown, and the yellow, and a lot of us have experienced a lot of trauma.
It's crazy that you say that because I was watching this show the other day, and it was dealing with like a sheriff who happened to kill a judge in his chambers. And nobody knew what the issue was over. You know what I'm saying? Because they had lunch. It was them, a bunch of people. They had lunch, and he came back, and they had the pastor there. It was all this stuff going on. Like, they got it all on camera. Like, you can see everything. And he go back in there. Everybody leave out, I guess, for them to have a one-on-one because they was having an issue during the day. And he's sitting there playing with his phone. The whole time he trying to call his daughter, the cop. So I had already put 2 and 2 together. He couldn't get through on his phone. He couldn't grab the judge phones and say, grab his phone and say, let me see the phone. Let me see your phone. I need to make a call. I'm trying to call such and such. He give the phone to the cop. The cop put the number in, and from there, shit go left. He got up, said something to him. They bleed all that out. But he said something to him, and he killed him right there in his chambers, yo. And everybody in the town knew him. They all knew everybody knew everybody. It was a small town. Hey, a group of guys used to get together every day and eat lunch. And I said, yo, come to find out, he had did something with the man's daughter, or had an inappropriate relationship with the man's daughter. And the man must have knew about it, because the way he was on it that day, he was pretty much planning to do something to that judge. And that trauma that his daughter dealt with is what I'm about to say, that she dealt with. The minute she told that shit to her father found out, that shit was left. So that's why a lot of people don't, I guess, speak to family, friends, relatives about certain trauma. And this is why I'm asking, do you think counseling work? Because I don't understand. Me personally, I don't know if I could talk to a stranger. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why I try to deal with my shit solo dolo.
Well, that's not healthy either, because if you think about it, if you knew enough to counsel yourself, you would know enough to change your behavior or change what's hurting you. So you can't help yourself. You can't counsel yourself. I used to think the same thing. I'm a person of multi-talents, but I can't counsel myself because I'm living with that trauma. I'm seeing things through that lens that the trauma formed for me. So you definitely have to get outside of that box and get someone else's take on an experience to help you through whatever it is that you're going through.
But I don't understand how you could talk about personal detail. Me personally, I don't. You
just got to do it. It's some things in life, and I've always grown up being told this, it's some things in life you just got to do. And it ain't because you want to do it all the time. It's because you have to do it. And that's one of the things you got to do. Get out your shell, get out your brain, get out of the stubborn era, and just do what you need to do. Put your big boy panties on, or what they call them. So you got to make sure you do what you do to better yourself, for the people around you, for yourself, if that's what you want. Now, the other part of that equation is that what you want? Do you want to be a better person for yourself? Do you want to be a better person for your family, the people around you?
I feel like I'm already a better person.
How?
I just feel like
how you feel like you're a better person if you already know you got flaws?
I know I got issues, right? I know I got issues. But these issues that I have, I think I just deal with them dolo. Like me trusting people with one thing. This is what I just watched the other day. Another thing. You know anything about Paul Pierce? He got a show, him and his wife.
No.
Oh, that's his wife. That's the show with.
They just had a show, right? And they had a counselor on there, right? And she was trying to counsel them about their relationship. And Paul Pierce said, "You in a relationship?" And she said she's dealing with someone. And it went into a whole thing. We got people counseling us that need counseling themselves. Me personally, I'm not into that. I'm not telling you my personal business because I don't know your personal business. And I'm just not into that. Me, I could go get some books and learn to deal with myself on a different level. I don't trust people like that. I don't trust people like that. And I think a lot of things that people do be money grabs And I don't got time to sort them out and figure it out if you're money grabbing or you're true with what you're trying to do. I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm on it the way I'm on it. You know
That's
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
point.
But
I can see that
I
point.
hear people saying the therapy is necessary. I understand that part. Y'all gotta understand, I understand that part. When y'all hear me talk about my music, I say, my music is my therapy. This is where I get a lot of my shit out, right? I understand that therapy is necessary, but I don't trust people like that. Right? I don't trust people, so I gotta do something else. Right? Because I don't trust people like that. But I'm a totally different person than what I was. Oh, please believe me. Oh, please believe me. And it's definitely for the better. So, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I deal with mine. It's real books out here that can help you for real. It's real things out here that can help you for real. So before I do that, let me go. That's just like me saying, you know, I don't deal with the medicine over the counter. I go deal with it holistically. You know what I'm saying? Let me figure this shit out myself. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to no counselors. I understand there's some counselors that's serious and take it serious what they do. Not taking nothing from them, but me, I don't got time to sort it out.
And that's a valid point. That's definitely a valid point of view. I agree with you there. Some are not worthy of being a counselor, and some of us are not receptive to people that we can't connect with. Right. And I think a lot of part of doing the hard work is definitely finding that person you can connect with, because they're all different kind of experienced counselors and therapists on different kind of levels. Mm-hmm. So if you are at a point or you're capable type of person where you can read those books, get a clear understanding, definitely do the work, which probably takes a lot of time and experience. But if that's what you want to do and you can do that and that's where you want to be, then that's totally the process that you should take. But it takes more than just reading a book. It also takes experience and getting that education to be able to interpret a lot of those terms, a lot of those, teachings. And so, whatever works for you. Mm-hmm. But do you think that doing it on your own that way, you are actually doing the work? How much are you reading? How much are you actually taking in? Is that something that's a long-term process for you, or something that may be cut in half if you were to go to someone with more experience? So, I had an experience, me personally, like with going to prison. And when I went to prison, I understood, right? The whole purpose of me ending up in prison was God telling me I needed to work on myself. Right? And I took the effective steps that I believe to work on myself, right? Without having to tell somebody my business. I don't know if trustworthiness, taking my business and going home and talking to their husband about it, talking to their home girl about it. Like, I don't got time for that. I'll figure it out. And I got me a bunch of books. And when I say a bunch of books, I got a bunch of books. I dug into the books. Like, you got to understand also, right? I dealt with depression, right? I dealt with depression real bad, right? And a lot of people ain't know it. When I was on the streets, I was already depressed. I was already going through something. Understanding I was about to go to prison. All that stuff. I was just depressed, right? And I dealt with depression for a few years while I was in prison, right? My brother tell you I didn't really want to talk to people on the street. No, I'm not calling nobody. I'm in my own zone, right? But I had to figure it out. You understand? But I understood what me going to prison meant. God said, man, sit your ass down, man. You need to tighten up. So without being an actual therapist, but sharing what I learned in therapy, just to respond to that, a lot of what we think is the problem or the issue to cause a certain situation is not actually the problem that needs to be addressed, right? So if you say you went to prison for being out and hanging out and doing the wrong things, you got to dig a little bit deeper than that, right? You go back to what caused you to be out there in the first place. What caused you to make that decision? Because everything we do is decision based, good and bad. What made you make that decision? What triggered you to say that was a good idea. You know what I mean? Just digging deep. Those are the kind of things that therapy helps
my
you
stuff go
uncover.
way deeper than that. So,
Yeah.
like when I say I dug, like I know where all my stuff come from. You
So
understand?
how
I
are you
understand
fixing that?
where it all come from. You know what I'm saying? So I address the stuff. And sometimes I still address the stuff today. You hear me talk about my father. You hear me talk about my childhood. You hear me talk about certain things throughout the show. I talk about it because I understand the more that I release it, the more I'm letting that shit go. Right? A lot of these books, right? No disrespect to therapists. Them shits can help you a lot more, I think. For real, for real. You understand? It make
Oh
you
yeah,
see yourself clear as a day.
definitely.
You
Definitely.
understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I understand when I see myself, I understand what I'm looking at. I'm
Yeah.
understanding that my trauma is really from childhood. Everything that I've been through throughout my life started from childhood. You understand what I'm saying? So not that I needed really books to identify that, right? The books was just to
Support
give me
for you.
clarity on what I really needed to be doing
Yeah.
and how I really needed to be living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything pretty much that I done was things that I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I don't knock people that see counselors. Me, I'm just saying that I understand the grand scheme of the universe. Everything is about money. You know what I'm saying? And everybody trying to get money. And I would hate somebody to play with me like that and you not giving me real advice. And like, this is serious shit that I'm telling you. I don't want to play like that with people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for Ms. Ben real quick. So instead of pushing that man away that has childhood trauma, can a good woman help heal a man from his childhood trauma?
I believe so.
I think it's two sides to that coin, right?
Mm-hmm.
One, what you consider a good woman.
Mm.
Two, is that woman at a stage in her life that she's equipped to be able to handle the downfall that comes along with trying to help somebody who don't want to help themselves? Because I've been that person to try to help people that did not want the help, but I thought I could fix them. I thought that I could help. Thankfully, through my trauma, I was strong enough to be able to, to continue on after I was beat down and hurt and, dragged through the mud. Some women aren't built like that.
Right.
She could be a good woman, but she's just not built with that trauma to withstand what that backlash is. You know what I mean? Like, you can sit here and cuss me out right now. It don't bother me.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I can pop right back. Okay, so what you want for dinner? Some people don't have the fortitude to be able to handle that, and it would eventually break that woman down. She will definitely take on that trauma, and that's an additional person to have to be fixed.
Right. Yeah, not trusting is rooted in fear, right? You know why? Sometimes I don't trust myself, Heather. Right? Because I fear what may come from me trusting. Right? And somebody play with me. Right? I know me. You know what I'm saying? So me dealing with my shit is, like, I'm just not trusting. Fuck that. I'm not trusting. I ain't dealing with nobody shit. Not like that, like where I don't love. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trusting nobody to bring me out of my comfort zone, man. Like, I
Then you
don't
got to
need
live
that.
in a bubble because you honestly trust somebody every day with something. You trust the light company to turn your lights on in the morning. You trust the water company not to poison you every day. You trust people who prepare your food not to kill you. So you got a level of trust. You're just tricking your mind to play it how you feel like you're more comfortable. But you got to understand that trauma is what's keeping you and holding you back from being at your full potential.
See, what I'm saying is, I'm talking about, right? What she's saying is, well, at least what I think she's saying, but I thought she was saying, about me, the trust and fear was about me talking to therapists or whatever the case may be. But I get it. I get what y'all saying.
Yeah,
I don't,
it's a process, and you're not going to be fixed overnight. You're not going to be fixed next week. You're not going to be fixed according to somebody else's definition, but you definitely need to get to a point where you're comfortable with how you're living your life, that you're comfortable and you see the vision that you have for your life coming to fruition.
Yo, y'all ever watched Snap before?
Yeah.
I know the women watched it because that was a woman.
That was like my Bible
show, right?
at one point.
And I always wondered, like, yo, why do people get like this and why they snap, right? That came from trusting, right? A lot of that shit comes from trusting, right? And when I say, yo, like, I'm not trusting nobody because I fear me and people playing with me. I don't play with people. Please don't play with me. That's just me. You know
but you can't, it's a lot of that you can't control though, Mike. I mean, unless you're living in a bubble and not interacting with anybody, you can't dictate what they do to you or what they say to you. Only thing you can do is control how you react to it. And your reaction is either going to be based on trauma or going to be based on healing. One or the other.
I get it. You're right. I get it. You're right. I absolutely agree too. I feel like I'm basically together though.
Good for you.
I'm all right, y'all. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. Yeah. But I hear people come out your comfort zone. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is uncomfortable. But me, I understand, man. And people are going to be people.
People going to be
that's
people.
That's what I'm saying. For me to be my best version of myself without me having, you know what I'm saying, act up and get crazy or nothing.
But your response, just because that's what you choose to, that's how you choose to respond, it don't make it right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
You can respond totally different. It's a choice.
Responding a lot of times comes from out of habit too. You know
habits can change just because a person says this how I am, this is what I do. That doesn't make it right. You need to do something different.
Habits can change. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And sometimes if you want to be that peaceful person, you have to change how you respond. You've got to change those negative habits. If you are a person that walks in the room and exudes negativity from everybody, then you need to do some self-reflection.
I'm not like that. I'm the guy that light the room up, but I'm the guy that also could turn the room down.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? I am also that guy. That's all I'm saying. Like, I am also that guy. Like, I see y'all had an event this week that I missed, right? Because I had something going on. And y'all was out at an event and shit got a little crazy out there. See me, I'm the type, we're going to diffuse this immediately. It ain't going to take 15 million. Like, this is not, we're not doing that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I understand, like, my attitude. I still probably need a good little attitude adjustment, right? Because I'm just zero tolerant like that. That's where I grew. That's how I grew up. That's how I was raised. I'm just zero tolerant like that.
Do you see that works for you though? Does that work for you? Being zero tolerant?
I survive.
No, today, does that work for you?
Today, I don't even have to be like that. I'm so, like, all that stuff is avoided. It's like I don't even have to be like that. That stuff is like non-existent right now. You know what I'm saying? So I always say, like, you know what I mean? Hopefully, none of this stuff comes about where I'm in a situation, you know what I'm saying, where I got to act other than myself, other than Michael. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be Michael because I don't think people really like Kim that much, but I'm trying to be Michael. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be Michael to the best of my ability.
So let me ask you a question. Now that you've admitted you're in a relationship, you know you have some trauma. What do you expect of your partner dealing with your trauma? Do you expect your partner to remain by your side and remain faithful to you while you're giving your trauma, exhibiting the abuse that comes from your trauma in your relationship? Honestly speaking, right? Because it's a bit of self-reflection there, right? What do you expect your partner to do?
Talk about it. Talk about it, because if it's something.
But you already said talking don't help you. You got to go read your books, right?
No,
So what do you expect your partner to be able to do in that relationship?
Me to talk about it. If she has a problem with my shit, you need to say you got a problem. I'm not. If you don't never say you got a problem, ain't no problem.
Okay, so say she said she has a problem with how you are dealing with your trauma and how it displays in your relationship. What do you expect her to do to help you, or what's best for her? Assuming it's a
so say this. All right.
No, you can't change the question. You got to answer the question.
It seems like it's a hard question, but it's really not a hard question.
Okay, give me the answer. Don't change the question. Just give me the answer.
Let me finish real quick. Okay. It's seeming like it's a hard question, but it's really not a hard question. I'm thinking about my particular situation, right? So me answering it, I want to answer it all the way correctly because the person may be listening. So I want them to hear exactly everything that's being said, right? It's not, if being I got trauma, right? If I never show signs of this trauma, right? But you may trigger something or trigger the trauma, right? What should I do? Should I leave or should we discuss it?
Okay, but you're answering a question with a question. So my question to you is, knowing that you have that trauma, what do you expect from your partner?
I don't expect anything because I don't show her that. I don't show you that. You don't see that trauma. I don't bring that to the relationship.
How do you know that? Have you ever asked if you display?
She never spoke on it, but if she was like I said, if she was to speak on it, right?
Okay.
And it would ever be a something of the trauma, you see the trauma, or I display it, or whatever the case may be, it won't be something that's regularly done. It had to come from somewhere.
Right.
Right? And I'm not going to say nobody triggers anything. I'm not trying to say anything.
But triggers are definitely real. And I ask you that question because we as women, we want to stay there. We love you. We're going to try to fix it. Right? Even if it kills us. But I've been in relationships and I have seen the difference in the type of man that I've been with, right? I've had older guys and I've had guys, younger or my age. I've dealt with an older guy before who actually said, I don't want to do anything that's going to make you feel a certain kind of way. Because with some of the trauma that I experienced, certain touches, certain actions from men trigger me. Mm-hmm. It definitely takes me back to that time. So I had to understand that, but communicating that and letting people know that some people are not responsive, like the pat on the ass. Don't pat me on my ass because that takes me back. But I had partners that still did it after that was expressed and never thought anything about it. They're just like, I'm just patting you on your ass. That don't mean nothing. I just showing you how I feel. That don't mean nothing. It means something to me, but you're not listening. So for me, I would rather someone say, I told them what it meant. Right? But going through I'm in the kitchen, the little pat on the, they felt that was okay, even though I've expressed what that means to me. A lot of times people in a relationship, they feel that they own you. They can do whatever they want and it's okay. I'm just doing this. It's okay. It's not a big deal. What's the big deal? So now what I'm dealing with is stopping it altogether. Because obviously right there, that's a few things going into play. You, one, don't respect me. Right? Two, you don't care enough to even try to acknowledge where I'm coming from or try to understand where I'm coming from. I didn't understand that before. I'm just do or die. We in a relationship. I love you. We're going to work it through. But time goes on and that creates that feeling, that underlying feeling, even though I know, you know what I'm saying, we're in this relationship. I do know also in the back of my mind, yeah, you really don't care about me like that. Right? So whether we see it as a problem or not, it can be a problem. You can display these actions related to your trauma in your partnership. I would rather you leave me so I can deal with that. I would rather not hurt you or continue to hurt you so you can heal. Maybe we can come back at a later time. But me as a person, if I was in that situation, I'm a person, I'd rather see you go and be happy than stay and be miserable with me. If that makes sense.
That makes great sense. It makes great sense. And I hear y'all saying, who's saying answer Heather? What the Heather say?
I put it up a minute ago.
What if they don't speak upon it as much because they don't want to trigger you and they're afraid of your reaction, but they love you? One thing about me, I'm going to let you know who I am from day one. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Anybody that know me, any woman, I'm going to let you know who I am. From the rip. If you decide to deal with it, that's on you. If you have a problem with it and you say something to me, I'm gone.
Is it that easy though? Once you get into a relationship, feelings there. It's hard to say, oh, I'm just going to up and leave you. I'd rather you work with me. Let me figure out what's going on so we can work together, or you fix it, or you take some accountability. Because we go through all those stages, right? We go through the stage where, you know, I'm waiting around for you to get your shit together. I'm waiting around for us to figure out how we're going to work this together, you know, once we get to an agreement or at a point. So I understand we can say all day, and I say it all the time, leave. It ain't always that easy. I'm a personality type. I can disconnect real fast. I don't have to talk to somebody the rest of my life, and I'm perfectly fine. Everybody's not like that.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so, you know, we got to take a little bit of ownership when it comes to partnering with people. We got to make sure that we're not causing as much trauma or passing along the trauma that we have taken on. And even though we say it up front, I may still think I can deal with that, not knowing what it actually comes with.
A lot of times what I realize with my trauma is that's the way a lot of women try to bond with me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Through the trauma.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be. But
that could be a form of manipulation too, you know.
I understand that.
Yeah.
You know, so but yeah, I get it. I definitely get it.
Yeah, so but refusing the part that it gets me though is those that there are a lot of people who refuse to get help, men and women, refuse to do the work, that refuse and still expect people to love them, still expect their family to come through for them when they need them, when they're, you know, not exhibiting those traits that should be reciprocated.
When I said leave, Heather, I wasn't meaning like that. What I'm meaning, like, if you say something like you got a problem and you can't deal with it, right? I'm gonna leave. I ain't trying to cause no problems. I ain't off of that. I ain't a nigga you gonna be talking about, oh, this. Nah, I'm not one of them. I'm gonna stand up in any situation. That's me. I'm not one of them. You got a problem, you can't deal with it. All right, cool. I'm gone. I'm always with trying to talk it out and speak. I'm good with my words. I can talk all day, for real. Especially with somebody I love.
Yeah. But talking and listening.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I listen. But that's the thing, though. Like, a lot of times, the listening, and I'm not gonna,
Come on, we doing counseling right now, Mike.
women, man, y'all. I'm not gonna say y'all
Counseling
don't
right here.
listen. I'm not gonna say y'all don't listen. I'm gonna say a lot of times maybe y'all just disregard
Yeah.
what's being said. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm not gonna say y'all don't listen. Sometimes I'm gonna say y'all disregard what is being said, because I can say it till I'm blue in the face, and you still may not just understand. And if
Men
you don't
and women don't
understand,
listen.
no, tell me you don't understand, so I can try to make it clearer for you to understand. Yo, like, come on, man, you pushing, you're doing too much. I mean, what you want me to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. The biggest part is what you're capable of dealing with, what you're willing to deal with. Because I know people question all the time, well, he cheated and why she's still there, or she cheated and why he's still there. They cheated and why they get married. It's all in what you can tolerate as a person. If you can handle that trauma and you can get past it with the person that you're with, by all means, go right ahead, work it out, do what you got to do. That person that's saying leave because they cheated or whatever the first time or whatever, they may not be built for that. And that's okay too. We got to stop putting that judgment on people, because people do make stupid decisions. Right. People do make dumb choices. And that's what life is about, making choices, whether they're good or bad. We make the choice we make. We got to live with it.
And people make mistakes.
No, I don't say mistakes. I say bad choices, because a mistake is when I go out here and I trip over a step that I thought was there. Choice is me stepping on it, right? Because I knew what I was doing, right? You know you going out here and sleeping in somebody else's bed. You know you're going to pull your pants down. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a mistake. That's a choice.
That's definitely a choice.
I agree. That's a fact.
That's definitely a damn choice. I tell you that. For real. Yeah, man.
I mean, it was a dumb choice. It was a stupid choice. It didn't work. Now we here. So, but we all accustomed. We all do that. Men, women, it's no difference. We make stupid decisions. We do stuff for stupid reasons. And we think we're justified a lot of times.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that 10,000%. You know what I'm saying? 10,000%. They definitely think they justify. I'm not gonna say all the time, because man, we like that too. Sometimes I think my shit could be golden. What I'm saying.
Yes, we noticed.
It's golden. You could take this to the goddamn bank right now. I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I be like that sometimes, for sure. Yeah.
We all are guilty. Ain't no one excluded. We need to definitely learn how to apologize appropriately and, make some better decisions when we're dealing with people. That's all it takes. It is not hard to be in a relationship. It's not hard to maintain friendships. We make it hard because we're stubborn and we don't understand or try to understand another person's point of view.
And a lot of times when it's working, it seems like it's working against you. You just shut up, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you just shut off. Like, whatever. I hear you talking. I don't hear shit. I don't hear anything you're saying. I hear words, and I don't know what you're saying.
But that's a choice too, right? You chose not to listen. And don't get me wrong, just because you talk to somebody or you get information from someone or you get advice from someone, whether they're professional or not, you don't have to take in all that information, right? There's some things that people say is based on their experience and how they feel, but you can take away from certain conversations pieces of information that are applicable to you and your situation.
Right. I agree.
I think we all have a lot to share, a lot of different experiences. We just got to learn how to speak in a way that's received by majority of people. We're not going to always agree, but we can definitely learn to understand.
Yep. I agree. A Fly, shit, we had about 20 topics for y'all today. We see that ain't gonna work. just, just,
Hey,
Did I
yo,
mess
I
up?
tell you
Did
what,
I mess
man.
that up? I'm sorry.
No. You perfect, you
nah.
perfect. I see them saying this perfectly.
When one topic go, we let it go. We don't got time to stop it. We like you said, this is a form of therapy. So we
This
appreciate
it,
it.
and that's what Heather's saying right here. That she said, honestly, don't you feel just a little bit better having been able to share the little bit that you did today? That's therapy. I just think that, and I'm like this, right? If you hear me talk, I don't have secrets. I tell shit. I tell shit personal about my life, my mother, my kid. I talk, right? So I understand that's always therapy. I'm always releasing, right? I'm always releasing. If you listen to any of my music from the beginning to now, and I'm about to give y'all some stuff coming up from the beginning to now, but it's a big difference. Once my life started changing, I started going through shit. That's all therapeutic. All
Yeah,
therapeutic. You can hear it, you can feel it. It's just pain. It's pain,
yeah.
and I
But
get that shit up
therapy ain't
off of
all
me.
about what you release. It's about also what you take in, right?
Yeah.
Because you can release the stress, you can release the anger, you can release, some of that pain and hurt, but you also have to replace that with good decision making skills, good communication skills, how to understand when you really are not feeling it, how to behave in certain situations. You got to take in the positive once you let out the negative.
Mm.
That makes sense.
Yes, it do.
Finding tools that's going to help you navigate this relationship. So if someone triggers you, right, so to speak, that you don't respond into, well, I said da 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 da. Rather, you find a way to respond with, I would love to hear more about how you feel. I love to hear more about your point of view on this situation so we can communicate, bringing your tone down, making sure that you're even keeled, take your emotions out of the situation. Those are tools that you can use to effectively move forward. Because if you're just in the therapy, you're learning to release, you're in that release stage and you're standing in that hurt stage. That's negativity that keeps coming back over and over again. You're not really fixing anything because you haven't learned how to deal with it properly. That's how I feel about it anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree with that. Like I said, man, like I cried on the show one day, man. I was so embarrassed. But it was the day, it was like a day
oh,
my
my brother.
brother
Yeah,
was talking
yeah. It was the day he passed
about my
away.
brother, right? Because I
Yeah.
didn't even cry at my brother's funeral, right? I didn't cry at my brother's funeral. I didn't cry my mother died, my grandmother, like, I just was like cut off from that emotion for a long time. But on this show, I definitely was I don't know what the hell came over me that day. And thanks any new people, and Miss Holmes, Shelly Holmes, get on over there to that YouTube and subscribe on this Facebook over here. Indeed it is. We appreciate you for coming out. Hey, get over there to YouTube though. But yeah, man, I released and it was like, God damn, man.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
hell? I'm on the show crying, man.
Oh man.
I wish I could have stopped the show.
Well, that's a
Hey,
good thing that you were comfortable enough, to share that part of yourself.
Yeah,
um,
like certain subjects be a little more emotional than others.
That's all
But
right. If you can't cry with your brothers, who you gonna cry with?
yeah, man.
he had everybody
I
crying
cried
that
with
day.
everybody.
He had
Everybody was
everybody
like, I don't
crying.
know what was
The
going
whole
on.
chat was crying.
Ah man, everybody talk about it. It's all right, E. Ah man, I felt vulnerable. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. Nah, but I was good.
Hey, Latori, while we got you here, we got 10 more minutes left. I want to just pose one more topic. I want to just get your opinion on this.
Ooh. What's something you've learned from a rough breakup? To learn to identify when to walk away sooner.
Mm, that's a good one.
Mm.
That's a good one.
I mean, it and like I said, some of us are fixers. I have that childhood trauma. I wanted somebody to fix me, right? So I turned into rather being the fixer. I want to fix other
I
people.
think I was like that too.
Yeah. So I allowed a lot of things to go on, knowing in the back of my mind what it was, you know, knowing in the back of my mind how it was affecting my life, right? Draining. I allowed it to drain me. I allowed it to take me to 270 pounds. You know what I mean? I allowed it to, you know, destroy relationships outside of that one, you know, friends and family. I allowed all of that. So learning to say, okay, enough is enough, and just to stop, especially when someone's not working with you, and just cry and just get it out. I mean, just leave. You got to know when to leave. Some things are a lost cause, and it's okay to say that because it's not meant for you to fix it. They, you know, got to get their help somewhere else. You got to focus on yourself first.
Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Rakivia, she stumbled.
Yo, I don't know what is wrong.
Trust me, it took a few times. It really did. It took a few times. It took a few times. I tried a few times, but for me, it was harder because I have kids out of that relationship. So because I grew up and another part of my trauma, no dad. I stayed because I wanted my kids to have what I didn't have. You know, I didn't grow up with a dad in the house. I didn't grow up with a man figure other than the ones that my mama brought in who tried to sleep with me. But I didn't have that. And I wanted my kids to have that. But I learned I should have let that go because that was not a positive role model for them. It was not positive for them to see us interact that way. Your kids need to see you in a loving relationship so they form that understanding of how you are in a relationship, how you treat people in a relationship, how you function in a relationship, the hugs and the kisses and the, you know, nice things and the nice gestures. And they need to see that so they can implement that. That's how they learn how to be in a relationship. You know,
totally agree with that.
So that situation was not a good situation for me nor them. And at the time, I thought that I was doing the right thing. I was always saying to myself, oh, I can endure as long as my kids are all right. Nope.
But
nope.
Heather said, when we are sick and tired of being sick and tired, something just clicks and we know when it's time to go. We have to be honest with ourselves first and foremost. That's the truth. They say you continue to try to see the good in a person and continue to stay. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people who try to see the good in me.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's never an easy decision, especially when you're in it. I mean, we can make all the excuses of the day we wanted to. I was like, oh, well, I don't want to have to pay all these bills by myself. Or I want to make sure, you know, I can still give my kids the life that they're used to. And, you know, any kind of excuse or, you know, but it's just packaging. You know, you're wrapping it up in these gift wrap and the bowls and, you know, putting these little stamps on it. It's not making things better.
Right.
Give me 1 second, guys.
You good.
I was just about to let her go, too.
No, we wait till she get back to let her go.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Al Benton came through with the birds.
Oh, yeah, Al Benton came through today. We're going to call this therapy with Al Benton, man. With Miss Legacy herself.
Came
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, you was good. We was about to let you go anyway soon.
Okay.
So it's all good, but...
Well, thank y'all for having me on.
No, we appreciate
I hope I was a great representation for our women subscribers and our women attendees.
Ain't no women from our crew done got up here yet.
And let us down.
Let us down.
I know that's right. I know that's right. We rocking, I'm telling you.
No, y'all holding it down.
We on our way.
Y'all holding it down. But we appreciate you. We appreciate you, Miss Legacy, Miss Benton. We appreciate you. We love you. I'm sure that you'll be out there this weekend to celebrate with the family.
Of course.
Yeah.
See you Saturday then.
All right,
we'll see
y'all.
you Saturday. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
All right, be easy.
All right. Yeah, man. That was L Benton, man. Y'all go check her out there. I don't even know how to tell them to go follow her or nothing.
Yo, go follow L Benton on Facebook or all
yeah.
platforms, man.
Yeah.
We calling her Miss Legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna run with that. I like that one. Therapy with Miss Legacy, man. That's
I'm surprised we have Mecca up here in the comments today.
I'm surprised Mecca didn't check in today.
We gotta put the APB out on Mecca, y'all.
Mecca and Steven with the V. My man said V stand for Vantage. Hey Heather B, like we gotta see what my guy, make sure he good. We ain't here for my boy today. We want to make sure he good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, tune in again. You don't want to miss these WCWs.
I just know sub, man. I just, you know what I'm saying, and I understand.
He sleep, man.
Yeah, I understand
Vegas
too. I understand out there too, so I understand, man. But yeah, he gonna get up and he gonna be talking about he was mad today.
That he missed the show, he couldn't be in on this topic.
yeah. Like, man, I just want to say something about this topic that was on the show yesterday. Yeah, man. But yeah, that was definitely
amazing show.
Definitely L Benton came out as a good representation for the ladies, man.
Absolutely. Hey, look, man, if you on right now and you enjoyed the WCW, please tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a family member to tell a family member, share the show, like the show, make our show bigger. Our Wednesdays is one of our biggest days where we touch those real topics with the women, and we love to chat with the women. If you are somebody that wants to get on here, chat with the brothers, with the band of brothers. Look, we ain't denying nobody. Just tap in with us. Hit us on the back channel at Barcode Boys CC on everything. That's Barcode Boys with a Z. CC on everything. Instagram, TikTok. We got everything. We don't have. We got everything.
Patreon. We have
the Patreon. Hit us on everything.
Yo, let them know what we got going on tomorrow.
Tomorrow we live. We're giving the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow we live. We got J.R. Fizel, gun instructor. He's going to tell you how you can keep your family safe. Let's be all the way clear on that. How you can keep your family safe. He's going to give you the do's and the don'ts, the laws in different states on how to carry concealed weapons and so forth and so forth. And if you're a felon and you want to know if you could get a gun, be on tomorrow, man. Tomorrow is going to be a good show, man. We got a live guest tomorrow by the name of J.R. Fizel, and he's from True Force Defense. He's a gun instructor right here in Raleigh, North Carolina. He's actually from New Haven, Connecticut, and he's licensed to go all around the world and do his duty. But if you want to know how to keep your family safe, please tap in tomorrow with us Thursday. We'll have J.R. Fizel on live.
The show is at 9 to 10:30. 9 in the morning to 10:30 every morning.
9 to 10:30 every morning. We waking you up on the wake up. You heard? Friday, Freestyle Friday. You know how we doing it. We got Riggs, the battle rapper Riggs, over a million views on all platforms. My man is a animal in that battle arena. So if you don't know who that is, tap in right now, Riggs, and all you gotta do is click in Riggs Versus, and all his battles is gonna come up. That's gonna be a good one Friday. So just tune in with us, man. Y'all know how we doing it each and every week, man. We trying to wake y'all up every week, man, with what we got going on. We appreciate y'all for tapping in too.
So please tune in tomorrow. Y'all don't want to miss that show. Like I said, it's important to worry about your safety at all times. So Make sure y'all tune in. You don't want to miss. it. Yo, listen, man, it's coming to that time of the day, man. It's time for us to go, man. So y'all know I am Immortal EMS, the Have-Nots mascot, 1/4 for the Band of Brothers, 1/4 for the Barcode Boys Car Chronicles. And like I say every day, man, get over to YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, get over there. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Hey, I go by Fly Global, Mr. Everywhere. You ain't never there. I am the Jersey representative in the South. And I am the youngest of the band of brothers. Don't forget, man, to tune in tomorrow, man. If you want to know about the self-defense and keeping your family safe, I think tomorrow will be the show for you. Tune in tomorrow. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Have some good conversation with a good guy. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in on another great WCW. Big shout out to my girl, my sister. Love you, Miss Legacy Benton. We love you. We love you. We love you. See you. I'll see you before everybody. So it really don't matter. Talk to you later. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We love y'all. See y'all later.
A lot of losses, my nigga. That shit changed my
Niggas can't
life.
walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway from nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about peace that's unfolding, and I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
You are now listening to Barcode Boys.